that's it. Check the dimensions of the treble. It's too big, it's non-standard, it's literally laughable.
Welcome to the Singer Beer Grand Slammer Darts. This is On The Wire. I'm Dan Dawson and I'm delighted to say that I'm joined by Phil the Power Taylor, the winner in the final. Phil, congratulations.
He's good, isn't he?
Yeah, well, we try our best. Look, Phil, well, not quite really, is it? It's been 100 averages every single game. You know exactly, that's a present from Warner. We're going to...
Biggest box of chocolates.
Phil, the final, the one game this week, you've been under pressure.
I was definitely under pressure. Yeah. Dave's scoring was phenomenal. I've never seen it. Well, I have seen people play like that before. AJ Lewis for a start, and you know, but in my mind, when he come to 10 each, he slacked off a little bit. It was weird. It was so weird that he put every effort in to gain back level, and then all of a sudden he was at the 90s and 90 yard and 97 and 100. It was just a different Dave Chisnall. He was 140, 180, 180. Honestly, it was so surreal. It was unbelievable. It was the strangest match I've ever been in. And he was relishing the crowd. The crowd were getting on his side. You know, I had the crowd on my side at the beginning. And when he's 5-0 down, I thought, this is another island here. I'm going to smash him. I did. And then all of a sudden I thought, he's going to smash me. Honestly, even though it's 5-0 up, I thought he's going to smash me now. It was weird. It was a weird game. It was the crowd were going, no way, then the other, then the other. It was like 1-0, one each, 1-2-1, 2-1. You know, it was so.
Despite all your major titles and your years of experience, Phil, games like that, this game still has the capacity to surprise you.
It doesn't matter. Listen, you know, you got about experience about different generations. This is a different experience. This is something I've never been through before. So I'm still, even me at 54 years old, I'm still learning. If you know what I mean. You know, you've got, it's like your job or a press officer, you know what I mean, whatever your job is, things are changing all the time. You're getting different computers, iPads, iPhones, this, that and the other, so things keep moving forward and the players are moving forward. So when you say you've got all the experience in the world, yes I have, but up to you know, November 2014, I haven't got experience about December 2014, do you know what I mean? Because players are different now, you know, they're going home, they've got the money now to be professional, whereas when I first started, a lot of players were like, I mean, there was about 6 or 7 players that were professional, and then there was about 80 players, 90 players that were semi-pros, still working, you know, so it's a different kettle of fish now.
So where does this rank then, your 6th Singer Beer Grand Slam title?
That's what it is. They want to be what, you know, you go out and earn this big money, they want to do. And fair play, so they should do.
Okay, your sixth title here at Wolverhampton. Is this the best one? Is this out of the 6?
I think last year was a cracker. To be honest with you, it's a cracking final, and probably yes, it is the best final for me because I'm obviously, you know, I'm another year older. But last year was a different kettle of fish. The semi-finals, there was, you know, but this final was I think superb.
You still get excited by this game, don't you, Phil?
Get excited, Mike. Yeah, of course I do. Yeah. Forget the 100,000. But of course I do. But I'm only on £50,000 because the taxman wants it. But it's my life. It's what it is. It's what I do for a living.
You've already said on stage that you have your eye on a 17th world title.
That's the one I'm after. Yeah, and that's the one, you know, that I'm going to be looking forward to now. That's the one I've got to concentrate on.
Well, that will be this Christmas, the William Hill World Championship. Thank you very much, Phil. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Let's take a look at what's coming up this Christmas.
Oh, misty eye of the mountain below.
When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.
Keep careful watch of my brother's souls.
You got to be willing to work off for 3 hours of sleep, 2 hours. If you really want to be successful, some days you're going to have to stay up 3 days in a row.
And should the sky be filled with fire and smoke,
because if you go to sleep, you might miss the opportunity to be successful. That's how bad you got to want it.
keep watching over during sun.
And when you get to the point where all you want to do is be successful, as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.
My name's Dizzy Ross and I entertain. I got a hot head but I use my brain. A lot of wicked MCs but we ain't the same. I got flows and money that I put them to shame. I'm so heavy, I'm on point all day. Better stay out my way, I don't play and you're not ready. All I can say is I'm so heavy. I'm so heavy, I'm on point all day. Better stay out my way, I don't play and you're not ready.
Well, the William Hill World Championship at Ali Pali, guaranteed entertainment. We are back in Betting Corner, as you can see, with Neil Andrews from 666Bet, the man who handed the trophy to Phil Taylor here at the Grand Slam of Darts. And our champion is right at the top there in the odds for the betting for the World Championship.
Yes, he is, but he wasn't there a few weeks ago. A few weeks ago, it was Michael van Gerwen. However, Michael's been in very poor form, as we saw this week in the Grand Slam. He wasn't playing particularly well, whereas Phil Taylor, you know, he averaged over 100 this week, which quite rightly puts him at the top of the pecking order. It'd be interesting to see if he can bounce back. He wants that 17th world title. He's hungry for that 17th world title, and he is good value there. I mean, of the rest, you've got Michael van Gerwen, obviously, then Adrian Lewis, James Wade and Gary Anderson, and I think of those five, my dark horse would be Adrian Lewis. I know he didn't do much during these 2 weeks, and he got beaten by 2 youngsters, but I think there's that hunger there. You know, he wants another world championship, he wants another title, he wants to get to another final, and I think he's got enough in his armoury to actually get through and actually probably do something and maybe even reach the final itself, and who knows from there on in.
Well, he's a 2-time world champion, of course, and managed to win the UK Open earlier this year. What about Dave Chisnell, our beaten finalist here at the Singapore Grand Slam of Darts? Doesn't make the top 5?
No, he doesn't make top 5, but he's had a great week. He's actually 33-1, which is very good value for Dave Chisnell at the moment. What I like about Dave Chisnell is he's a fighter. You know, he was down and out against Keegan Brand, he was down and out against Kim Huybrechts, and he's come back and, you know, he's defied the odds to get through and get to the final. And in the final, he was 5-0 down, looked like he was going to be blown away. He found some inner strength to get back to 10-10. And even when it was 15-10, you know, he was on the verge, he somehow had the character to fight back and get almost within touching distance of Phil again. But I think he just left it a bit too late this time. But 33-1, great fighter, great fighting spirit. I think he could cause an upset in the Worlds as well. And who knows, you know, it could be an Adrian Lewis-Chizzy final. Who can tell?
Well, it was a fitting finale to the Singapore Grand Slam of Darts. What about On the Wire? How's that gone this week? There's only one man to ask. It's Wayne Mardle.
Atrocious.
Well, at least you can say that Wayne Mardle's consistent in his evaluation of the show. That is about it from On the Wire at the Singapore Grand Slam of Darts. We will, of course, be back at the World Championships, but before that, it's the Cash Converters Players Championship Finals. That's down in Minehead, and the only thing I've got to worry about is getting this down there in one piece. It's a long way away, but I don't anticipate many problems. See you then.
God knows what is hiding in those weak and drunken hearts. Guess he kissed the girls and made them cry, those hard-faced queens of misadventure. God knows what is hiding in those weak and sunken lines, fiery throngs of muted angels